गुड मॉर्निंग, उठो चाय पियो, चाय पिलाओ भाई सबको। ये क्या है? Amazing and funny facts about human body. So today's education slot would be interactive. Rather explaining, I'll be asking you guys if you know the facts. Nancy, sorry? चाय भी, मैडम को चाय लेके आओ, एक चाय लेके आओ, चाय पिलाओ। LT permission, मैडम ने चाय विश। So some are very basic facts, some are something amazing what our human body can do. So we'll start with some simple facts. Our body is 70% of water. Just like Earth, આપણા શરીરમાં પાણી જ છે, જે વજન છે એ પાણીનું જ છે. So if you know athletics, bodybuilders, એ લોકોને જે મસલ ગેઇન કર્યું and if they want to show their muscles, they go to dehydration. 24 કલાક પાણી પીધા વગર રહે છે and they dehydrate and that's why their muscles pop out basically because we have a lot of water in our body and we lose about 1.8 liters of water daily, like by breathing, by urinating, by sweating and everything. Number 2 is we use 200 muscles to take a step. એક પગલું અમારે ભરવું હોય ને, it takes 200 muscles, not just the legs, back, shoulder, because we have to balance our body also. So next time when you take a step, watch for it. Your thumb is the same length as your nose. So check karo, check. No, stop it. You all are looking stupid. Don't do this. It is a fact. The smallest bone in our body is does anybody know what is the smallest bone? સૌથી નાનું હાડકું કયું છે? It is inside our ear. It's called stapes. That thing. It is this small and this area. It is the smallest bone. So next time when you put your earbuds, keep the volume down because this is very delicate bone. You may harm your hearing. The largest bone in our body. Come on, this is easy.
Spine?
No. Legs. Which bone? Yes, femur. Ma'am is right. Of course, she is a principal. She is a teacher. Femur. These bones. These are the largest bones. It's not humerus. You will get it. Humerus is this bone. After biceps bone. The smallest muscle in our body. Come on, I hint. કાનમાં જ છે આ પણ. Yes, it's stapedius. It's just near the stapes bone. આની બાજુમાં જ એક નાનું muscle હોય. That is the smallest muscle. The largest muscle in our body.
Sciatica pain.
Just give the layman name. You know. Gluteus maximus.
Yeah.
This, but so in next social, let's do this. Party your ass off. No. Party your gluteus maximus off. It's this muscle basically. That is the biggest muscle.
Yeah.
The strongest muscle in our body. Which is the strongest muscle? LT में से कोई? Sir would know. Rahul भाई ने तो खबर है. It's the masseter. This muscle, jaw muscle. This is the strongest muscle. It can exert about 200 pounds of force. 100 kilo no force exert કરી શકે. So where biceps can't work, masseters will work. આપણે હાથથી કાંઈ ના તૂટે ને કીધું, we can break it with our jaw and our muscle. It's a instinct કે હાથથી નથી તૂટતું, મોઢાથી તોડો. You should not do it. A dentist is telling you. નહીં કરવાનું. Why નહીં કરવાનું? I'll show you why it is not supposed to be done. The strongest substance in our body. Yes, enamel. It can withstand anything. Yeah, people do this in India. See, nothing happens.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, he's shaping the tooth.
See, kind.
આર્કિટેક્ટ ઇન્ટિરિયર ચાલે તમારી સાઇટ ઉપર? The teeth are the only part of the body that cannot heal themselves. આમ કરવાથી તૂટી ગયું તો heal નહીં થાય. That's why you should not be doing it. If you do it, obviously come to me. That's why regular dental checkups are important. Every 6 months get your teeth checked. Yeah. The smallest cell in our human body. We are made up of cells. So if anybody has studied biology, જે લોકોએ સાયન્સમાં બાયોલોજી ભણ્યું હશે, smallest cell, anyone? Sperm cells. These are the smallest cells. Largest cell, What is the largest cell? Opposite gender. It's the ovum. That is the largest cell in our body. Tongue prints. Like our fingerprints, each and every one of has a different tongue prints. They are not same. જેમ બધાની fingerprint અલગ હોય એમ બધાની tongue print પણ અલગ હોય. We can use it to unlock our mobile. Saliva. On an average, we produce 1 liter of saliva every day. That is 365 liters of saliva in a year. That means we produce 28,000 liters of saliva in our lifetime, which is capable of filling 800 bathtubs. Yeah. ઓછી થાય. Okay, do I burn more calories by eating? આપણે ખાવાથી કેલરી બર્ન થાય? Anybody knows? Yes. 5 to 15% of the calories are burned during the digestion. કેમ કે આપણે ખાશું ને જે પચશે, જે ડાયજેશન થશે, that also requires energy. So વધારે ખાઈને વધારે કેલરી બર્ન કરવાની. Can I eat more pizza? Yeah. We all are born with diving reflex because we have been swimming in our mama's belly for 9 months. So even if the kid is not able to walk, if you throw them in the swimming pool, they will dive and they will float. They will swim. Skull. It is made up of 29 bones. It's not just one bone. It is made up of 29 bones. And initially those bones are separated when we are born. આપણે બાળકોનું માથું જોશું તો soft હશે. And slowly and those are called fontanelles. Slowly and gradually they will fuse together. Not counting the teeth. Body heat. આપણા શરીરમાં ગરમી ક્યાંથી આવે? Why do we generate body heat? How? If anyone can tell. કોઈને આઈડિયા? Come on. ગપ્પા મારો, કંઈ વાંધો નહીં, ખોટું પડશે. Calorie burn, blood circulation. Digestion process. The major heat which is generated comes from the muscles. When we shiver, આપણા મસલને કારણે આપણી હીટ જનરેટ વધારે થાય. That's why we shiver. આપણે ઠંડી પડતી હોય ને તો આપણે because our body needs heat અને આપણે ધ્રુજવા માંડીએ. Yeah. Okay. Why do onions make us cry? આપણે કાંદા કાપીએ, when we chop up the onions, why? What happens?
Gas release કરે.
So reduce that?
Gas release કરે.
No, it's not a gas. It's a chemical. When we cut the onion, it is called S-propanethiol S oxide. Who can speak? S-propanethiol S oxide. ચાલશે? So you can do it while cutting the onion. એટલે નહીં પડે આંખો. Yeah, but don't try this. You won't be able to breathe. Yeah, this is a very interesting disorder, congenital insensitivity to pain disorder. In this genetic disease, a person cannot feel pain. તમે ગમે એ કરો, એનો હાથ કાપી નાખો, એને મારો, એના હાડકા તોડી નાખો, he won't feel a pain. It's a genetic disorder. Extremely rare, like 1 in a million. લાખો કરોડોમાં એક જ જણાને હોય. People who can't feel pain. કાંઈ દુખતું જ નથી, કેવી મજા આવે, ખબર જ નહીં, કાંઈ જે કરવું થાય. It's not a blessing, it's a curse. તમને કંઈ પણ થાય છે, you won't be able to identify. તમને વાગ્યું છે, તમને ખબર જ નહીં પડે. Because વાગશે, આપણે ગરમ વસ્તુ પર હાથ પડશે તો આપણે ઉપાડી લેશું. બટ તમને કાંઈ સેન્સિટિવિટી નથી, તમે આના ઉપર રાખી દેશો, your hand will burn. So it's a curse rather than a blessing. Okay, so do we continue? Interesting છે કે should I stop here? Part 2. Continue? Okay. Largest organ in our body. If anyone tell this.
Small intestine. Small intestine. Sorry, large intestine.
Large intestine. Anybody else? Ma'am? No? It's skin. Skin is an organ. આપણી ચામડી એક organ છે. It's not a tissue. It's a organ. સૌથી વધારે. We lose about 30 to 40,000 skin cells per minute. 1 મિનિટની અંદર 30 to 40,000 skin cells are being died and they are being regenerated. And we are also shedding, but like a snake, but very fast. If anybody knows this reference, Game of Thrones fans. Yeah. Sneezing. Does anybody know sneezing? And when we sneeze out, the air and the saliva comes out. What would be the force? What would be the speed? The speed is up to 210 kilometers per hour. If you sneeze, at least speed thi vadu bahar aave. So it's a good idea to cover your mouth. You know, another reason to cover your mouth. Snoring loudness. By the age of 60, 60% of men and 40% of women will snore. And the loudness basically is 60 decibels, but it can go up to 80 decibels, which is as loud as તમે દિવાલમાં ડ્રિલિંગ કરતા હો ને જે અવાજ આવે ને એટલા લાઉડલી લોકો સ્નોરિંગ કરી શકે.
Reason?
There are a lot of reason for snoring. Some disabilities in the nose, people who are breathing from the mouth, sleeping positions, બહુ ડિટેલમાં છે. We'll discuss during breakfast. A symphony of stomach sounds. પેટમાંથી ગુડ 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 ગુડ. Why it happens?
ચાલુ થઈ ગયું છે.
ભૂખ લાગી છે? Yeah. 5 minutes. It is because the gases and the food and liquid, everything passing from stomach to intestine, that causes this sound. It's called borborygmus. The name medical term is borborygmus. Okay. योगेश भाई, ये तो दिल है. Yeah, it's a heart. Human heart beats up to 2.5 to 3 billion times in a lifetime, approximately pumping 7,500 liters of blood per day. 7,500 લીટર બ્લડ એક દિવસમાં સર્ક્યુલેટ કરે છે. આમાં નથી, બટ હાઉ મચ બ્લડ ઇઝ ધેર ઇન અવર હ્યુમન બોડી? એની ગેસ, આપણા શરીરમાં બ્લડ કેટલું હોય ઇન લીટર્સ?
7 liters.
5 liters. 5 liters. 5 liters blood. Which means over a lifetime it pumps 208 million liters of blood. આટલું નાનું ઓર્ગન છે, આટલી વખત કામ કરે છે આપણા માટે to keep us alive. Even the human heart can continue beating outside of the body as long as it is having an oxygen. કે તમે હાર્ટને કાઢીને બહાર રાખી દેશો, it will keep on bleeding. Why? Because it has electricity. એની અંદર બે નાની નાની નોડ્સ હોય which generates electricity. જ્યાં સુધી એનામાં ઓક્સિજન છે, કાઢીને મૂકશો તો બહાર પણ એ ધક ધક કર્યા કરશે for 2-3 minutes, obviously. It is called self-excitation. Blood vessels. Can anybody know? If you laid out your blood vessels ને એક લાંબુ આમ બનાવો એક સાથે, so એટલું લાંબુ બને you can circle around earth 4 times. એટલી એક હ્યુમન બોડીમાં blood vessels હોય. It is that long. નાનીથી લઈને મોટી સુધી. Lungs. On an average we breathe about 20,000 times per day, which adds up to 672 liters of air. Air is also measured in liter because it has humidity, which is enough to fill up 850 balloons. 24 કલાક સુધી ફુગત ફુલાવે કરો તો 850 ફુગા ફુલાવે એક દિવસ. That is our limit. The left lung is smaller than the right lung. Why? Anyone?
Heart માટે જગ્યા મૂકી.
Yes. The heart has to go somewhere. The heart has to go somewhere. One can live without one lung if there is some major problem છે, કોઈ કેન્સર છે ને એક લંગ રિમૂવ કરવું પડે છે with some limitations. Humans are capable of living with one lung, same as one kidney. Eyes.
What image?
Our eye can blink 15 times per minute on an average. That means 900 blinks per hour, 21,600 blinks per day, and 7.9 million blinks per year. Why our eyes blink? Anybody? કોઈ reason?
Sensitivity.
No, but why? Moisture. Yes, to maintain the moisture, to આપણી આંખોને ડ્રાય ના થવા દે. This is very interesting. There are basically 2 types of cells in our eyes. One is called rods, other is called cones. So rods are responsible during the low light. અંધારું હોય તો આપણા rods activate થાય in our eyes, which we will be able to see. And cones are responsible to process the colors. However, human eyes has only 3 types of cones. કે જે 3 ટાઈપ્સના જ કોન હોય અને 3 ટાઈપની જ વેવલેન્થ they can identify. But through lighting and color mixing and various other neurological process in the brain, we are able to see 1 million different types of colors. So if anybody can tell what those 3 colors would be, you too would be.
Red, blue, yellow.
Yes. No. Red, blue.
Yellow.
No.
Blue. Red, blue. Green.
RGB.
Huh.
Our eyes can see RGB and then brain can process everything.
Yeah.
This white part is called cornea of our eye. It is the only part in our body which cannot get the oxygen from the blood, but it gets oxygen from the air. Air mathi direct oxygen, it cannot get oxygen from the blood. We have a third eyelid. Eyelid એટલે આપણે પાપડ એક નીચે છે એક ઉપર છે. વી હેવ અ થર્ડ. It's an vestigial organ. This one. This is. We cannot close like this, but animals can. Yeah. If you can see,
Side.
side માંથી બંધ થશે. It's no video is not playing. Yeah. This is the third eyelid, but આપણામાં છે પહેલા humans બંધ કરી શકતા હતા. Now we cannot. Stomach. It has an acid of pH1. pH1 is very strong acid. So acidic કે તેમાં મેટલ નાખો ને મેટલે બળી જશે. It is so acidic. The stomach lining is the fastest healing tissue. એકદમ ફટાફટ કેમ કે એટલું બધું એસિડ હોય ને ઇટ હેઝ ટુ રિપેર ઇટ સેલ્ફ. 3 to 6 days ની અંદર એ રિપેર થઈ જાય વેર એન્ડ ટેરમાં. એક્સ્ટ્રા સ્પાઇસી ફૂડ ખાઓ અને તમને એસિડિટી થાય બટ યોર સ્ટમક ઇઝ વર્કિંગ કોન્સ્ટન્ટલી ટુ રિપેર ઇટ સેલ્ફ. તમે એન્ટાસિડ ખાશો એની પહેલાં તમે અગર નહીં કરો તો સ્ટમક વિલ રિપેર ઇટ સેલ્ફ. હાઉ મેની બેક્ટેરિયા આર ઇન માય ગટ? આપણા ડાયજેસ્ટિવ સિસ્ટમમાં સ્ટમકમાં બહુ બધા બેક્ટેરિયા છે. એપ્રોક્સિમેટલી 100 trillion બેક્ટેરિયા, ડિફરન્ટ ટાઈપ્સ. Not only bacteria, but it has viruses and fungus and everything is inside our digestive tract. And it takes up to 2 to 8 seconds. મોઢામાંથી સ્ટમકમાં પહોંચતા it takes up to 2 to 8 seconds to reach to the stomach. Anything, પાણી છે કે any hard substance, it takes this time. Goosebumps, if anybody knows this reference. Marvel fans. Why it happens? Goosebumps શું થાય? It's a physiological response, primarily triggered by cold. Again, ઠંડી પડે તો goosebumps or strong emotions. It's a protective mechanism. Ancient humanમાં હતું કે જ્યારે બહુ બધા hair હતા. So when there is a cold, આપણા hair ઊભા થશે and it traps the body heat. એટલે body heat ને બહાર નહીં જવા દે. That's why we feel goosebumps while having cold. And it releases adrenaline. Our brain releases adrenaline which triggers the skin to have goosebumps. And during strong emotions also, excitement છે, fear છે, anxiety છે, we get goosebumps. Last but not least, smiling and frowning. It takes 43 muscles to frown. If anybody knows this movie, Abhijit બધી ખબર છે. And it takes only 17 muscles to smile. So smile is the first thing people will notice. So yeah, keep smiling. Thank you so much.
Now